we've got Wyvern on 760 low rush. This is a beast of a blade. It's pretty versatile. You can put it on a lot of different things and it'll be good. You could throw it on 160 if you wanted to. You could put it on kick, taper, flat, low flat, hexa. You can put it on almost anything and it's gonna be good. It looks like it wouldn't be that great, but it hits so hard. Yeah, we're gonna throw it up against some meta combos and we'll see how it does. Got Scorpion on 960 free ball. I still prefer this on 560 elevate, but the more common combo that I've seen popping up is free ball, so we're going to test against that. we've got Wolf on 960 free ball as well.
Alright guys, so thoughts overall, I think Wyvern is really good. I think it's probably the best Hasbro first release we've gotten so far. I'm sure Japan will get this eventually, but right now it's exclusive to us, which is great. I think it's really good. The win rate percentage hovered around 45-50% between the stuff that we tested against. However, the points per win was pretty high at like 2.5% per win, which is great. That's very high. So don't expect a super high win rate against some of the stamina stuff. Keep in mind this is solo testing. Some people sort of dismiss the solo testing, but I like using the noozle grip in solo testing for the reason that it sort of mitigates user input. So it's really like the Beyblades as they are, launched without any sort of technique or variation or user variability. You just launch it, and whichever one's better wins. So keep in mind some of those numbers could end up fluctuating depending on user input. So using specific launch techniques can sometimes net you better results. So I expect those numbers could be potentially higher. I did test some other combos as well. I know one of the more popular ones that's been floating around the WBO has been 70 height on kick. I did test that as well, and the numbers weren't a whole lot different. I'll throw those up on the screen as well. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I think hover can be used on a lot of different stuff, mostly aggressive builds in my opinion. I think it's a pretty safe balance build, so not as recoil prone as things like Buster or Impact or Shark, but it still hits really hard, but it's not going to kill itself basically on impact. So definitely a really cool release. I think it's worth picking up. Is this going to be the most optimal combo? I probably not. This just came out, and like I said, it's good on a lot of different stuff, so I imagine it'll probably take a while before people dial in what ends up being the most consistent, the most popular. But for me, I'm liking it on low height, low flat. So that's kind of what I've been sticking with. But I did test it on taper, rush, low rush, obviously, kick, 60 height, 70 height. I tested on hexa as well. So I just ended up sticking with low rush for the most part. But I did film another 20 minutes on 70 kick. But I decided just to throw up the statistics here. That way you guys don't have to watch another, however long this is, another 10, 15 minutes of just battles. So Yeah, there's that. I imagine Fabled will probably do a video on this as well. So if I had to guess, they'd probably be doing a kick combo. So I'll let them be the ones that sort of showcase that. But yeah, really good. Definitely worth checking out. If you guys have been running combos on this, let me know what you think of it, what combos you guys have been running. Smash the like, as always, for the algorithm, and subscribe if you guys haven't already for future Beyblade content. I'll see you in the next one.